Ted wasn't expecting much from his Tuesday, just clean clothes. But as he loaded his laundry into an ancient machine at the laundromat, he noticed her. Across the room, a woman with fiery red hair was battling an avalanche of socks and scarves. She cursed under her breath as a sock shot across the room like a fluffy missile. Ted couldn't help but laugh. Gathering his courage, he walked over, holding up his own sock like a white flag. "Need help?" She looked up, startled but amused. "I think I've declared war on my laundry." "I'm Ted, professional laundry warrior," he said with a grin, already pulling out a tangled scarf. "I'm Sophie, and I might need a backup." Together, they wrestled with her laundry pile, laughing as they pulled out shirts, socks, and towels. Every time their hands brushed, Ted's heart raced a little faster. "So, do you come here often?" Ted asked, flashing a playful smile. "Only when my apartment turns into a laundry battlefield," Sophie replied, eyes twinkling. Soon, the conversation flowed easily, with stories of bad dates, favorite foods, and jokes about folding fitted sheets. Ted found himself getting lost in her laughter, the machines humming around them like background music to their unexpected connection. As they waited for the last spin cycle, Ted's arm brushed hers. Sophie didn't pull away. Their eyes met, and in that instant, the air between them changed, sparking with something more. Without thinking, Ted leaned in. Sophie closed the gap, and suddenly they were kissing, right there, in the middle of the laundromat. It was soft at first, hesitant, but quickly grew more passionate. Ted's hand slid to the small of her back, pulling her closer as Sophie's fingers tangled in his shirt, deepening the kiss. The machines rumbled louder, but neither of them cared. All Ted could focus on was the warmth of Sophie's lips and the electric thrill running through his body. They finally broke apart, breathless, and Sophie smiled, her cheeks flushed. "I guess laundry is more fun with a partner." Ted chuckled, brushing a strand of hair from her face. "Dinner after the dry cycle." Sophie grinned, leaning in to steal another quick kiss. "I'd like that." Later, as they waited for their clothes to dry, Sophie glanced at Ted, mischief in her eyes. "Want to know my secret?" she whispered, stepping close. Ted's pulse quickened. "What's that?" Instead of answering, Sophie grabbed his collar and pulled him into another kiss, deeper and more intense than before. Ted's back hit the wall, and they were pressed together, the warmth of her body setting his skin on fire. Sophie's hands slid up his chest, and Ted's arms wrapped around her waist, holding her tight. The heat between them built with every second, the noise of the dryers fading into the background. When they finally pulled away, both of them were breathless, hearts pounding. Sophie grinned, still leaning close. "Looks like we'll need another spin cycle." Ted laughed, kissing her one more time. "Best laundry day ever." As the dryers beeped and their clothes finished, Ted realized that what started as a routine trip to the laundromat had turned into something unforgettable, and far from routine.